Hello guys, my name is Ovidius and welcome to today's tutorial of With You by Valerie June. We're going to look into the main guitar part that Valerie herself plays, and it's based on the demo version that is available everywhere and also the live performances that I've seen online. The tab for the PDF for the tab is available in the description down below, so feel free to check it out and let's crack on. So the song has three different sections when it comes to guitar parts, and we're going to start with the first one, which is intro and the verse. And it sounds like this. So what we're having here is a D major chord, but we're only playing the top three strings. So we have index finger on the second fret of the third string, then a ring finger on the second string, third fret, and our middle finger is on the first string, second fret. For this part, for the specific part, we're going to add our pinky on the fourth fret, third string. And the way we play it, we're going to have to go from the strings 3, 2, 1, and release our pinky, and play the same thing again. So. And we finish off by doing third and second strings again. So 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. You need to remember to move your pinky as well. So. And you want to let the strings ring as long as possible. So basically just holding that chord. So the second part we need to learn is the one that happens after the verse, which I would assume is a chorus. Not sure about that, but let's just call it a chorus. And it sounds like this. So there's a little bit more happening here. We still kind of keep around that same D shape, but we kind of move our fingers a little bit around. So our pinky goes on the fourth fret, fourth string, and we move our middle finger away. And we play this pattern. And then we move our pinky up, and our index finger goes on the second fret of the fourth string. So. The same kind of pattern, but now we move all of our fingers to the string set of 4, 3, and 2. So. And then we add a little hammer on that second fret after that. So. It's kind of like you're hitting an open D string and you quickly hammer it on the second fret with your index finger. Then the following bar, we start again with the same hammer on, and playing the second string again. So. And we quickly move our index finger to the second fret of the third string. So. Again. So the whole section again, really slow. A little bit faster. So So the last section that we need to worry about and learn is the one that happens in the bridge. And it sounds something like this. So the main pattern that goes throughout the whole of the bridge section for the right hand is this. Where we hit the thumb, then the upper two strings twice, thumb again, the upper strings again twice, thumb, and the upper strings once. So thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1. Just practice with open strings. So the first shape is this. From the third string we have 2, 3, 3, and we're using index finger, ring, and pinky. And I like to put my middle finger on the second fret as well for the following bar, but just focus on this one for now. We play the pattern that we just learned. So again. And then for the next bar, we move our pinky all the way to the 4th fret of the 3rd string. And then we have. And that's where our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string comes in handy, because then we don't need to worry about moving it anywhere. Then for the 3rd bar, we have an open, same shape as in the beginning, just without an index finger on the 3rd string. So we play open 3rd string. Back to that. The 2nd shape. So the first 4 bars would sound like this. So the next section sounds like this. What I prefer to use in this situation is my ring finger and my pinky, because that means I can remain the same shape and my ring finger stays on the same string throughout the whole section. So I use my ring finger and my pinky on the 7th fret of the 1st and 2nd strings. And again, we play the same pattern. The 3rd string remains open for this one. Then for the next one, I go to the 5th position. And then I go to the open, the D chord, D shape. So really slowly. Now, if using your pinky and your index finger together sounds daunting, you could always just use your middle finger and your ring finger. The trick then is to actually being able to swap those fingers for that D chord shape. From that position to that, where your middle finger goes to the 1st string and your ring finger goes on the 2nd string. So just need to bear these two things in mind. So this section is played twice. On the 3rd time round, we start the same, and then for the following bar, we just stay on that same position for the whole bar. And then we go into the D chord, again, D shape. And now we do a little bit of variation on the pattern. So where we playing the D sus position, where we add our pinky on the third fret of the first strings at the very end. So again. So the pinky comes on the third time you're playing with your thumb, and you're actually playing the whole chord together with your thumb. So up until that point, it's separate. And then that's when you play the whole chord at the same time. And that's when you use your pinky, and then you pull it off to the second fret, where the middle finger is on the first string. If pulling off again seems a bit scary, or it doesn't sound right, you can always just pick that note again. Picking it separately sounds absolutely fine, so don't worry if you can't do the pull off. It's just a small little nuance to the song, but it works. It works either way. So the structure of the song is rather simple to follow. We have an intro, which lasts for 4 bars, which is this bit. Then we go into the verse, which is the same little part, but 8 bars instead of 4. So 8 bars of the verse. Then we have an interlude, or an instrumental part, just before the chorus. And it's this part. And that happens 4 rounds, 4 bars. Then we have a chorus, which is another 4 bars of the same thing. Then we go into the second intro, which is the same length as the first one, which is 4 bars. Second verse is half the length of the first, which means it's only 4 bars. So and then we go into the instrumental, or in a little interlude, which lasts for another 4 bars. After the instrumental bit, we go into the chorus again, which is 4 bars again. So after the second chorus, we go into the bridge, which is 14 bars long. But as long as you know the whole part, how it goes, I don't think you need to worry about counting too much. Just be aware of that. Then we go into the verse number 3, and verse number 3 is 8 bars long again. After that, we go back into the interlude, 4 bars, then the chorus, and the last chorus kind of goes into the outro. So I would just say 4 bars of the chorus, and then outro for 10 bars, which is looping that. And at the very end, whenever you play that bit, you can just finish off on an open D chord. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.